Welcome back to Thoughts of Dr. Odds, where I explore the intersections of mental health, nutrition, and personal growth through both expert insights and lived experience. Today I want to talk about something that often goes unnoticed, but has one of the biggest impacts on mental health: sleep. For years I struggled with sleep, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times a night, feeling exhausted no matter how many hours I stayed in bed. At first I thought it was just bad habits, but as I started learning more, I realized sleep deprivation wasn't just making me tired, it was fueling my anxiety, my depression, and even suicidal thoughts. There's a strong, well-documented connection between the lack of sleep and mental health struggles. And looking back, I see it clearly in my own life. During the worst periods of my depression, I was also sleeping horribly. Some nights I'd lie awake for hours, my mind racing with regrets, worries, and hypothetical situations. Other nights I'd fall asleep, only to wake up at around 3 a.m., unable to drift back off. I felt wired but exhausted, like my body needed rest, but my brain refused to cooperate. And when my sleep got worse, my suicidal thoughts got worse as well. Studies have shown that sleep deprivation increases emotional distress, it lowers impulse control, and it amplifies negative thinking. People with insomnia are twice as likely to develop depression. Chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of suicidal ideation by up to 3 times. Lack of REM sleep, which is the deep sleep where emotional processing happens, means we struggle to regulate emotions and cope with stress. For me, sleep loss wasn't just a symptom of anxiety, it was also a cause. And for a long time, I had no idea how to fix it. Over the years, I tried almost everything to fix my sleep. Some things helped a little, others made no difference at all. Here are some of the things that I tried and why they didn't work. Using cannabis. At first, it seemed like it helped. I would fall asleep faster, but over time, it actually made my sleep more fragmented. I'd wake up multiple times a night. It also suppressed my REM sleep, which meant I wasn't getting real rest. Alcohol before bed. So like cannabis, alcohol made me fall asleep quickly, but the quality of my sleep was terrible. I'd wake up feeling groggy, dehydrated, and mentally foggy. Meditation and breathing exercises, these worked sometimes, but when I was really overstimulated and anxious, my mind would just refuse to settle. Drinking herbal teas like chamomile, valerian root, these were mildly helpful, but not enough to fix chronic sleep issues. Plus, I'd wake up to pee in the middle of the night. Blue light blocking and no screen time before bed, this also helped a little as well. But my problem wasn't just the blue light, it was my overactive mind. And then listening to sleep music or white noise. This I found was good for relaxation. But if my thoughts were racing, nothing could drown them out. At some point, I felt hopeless. I had tried everything, but I still wasn't sleeping well. And the longer this went on, the worse my mental health became. So I had to go deeper. I had to look at not just my habits, but my overall nervous system health. So after years of struggling, here's what finally started to work for me. Fixing my circadian rhythm. So morning sunlight exposure was really helpful. Getting 15, even up to 30 minutes of sunlight early in the day helps to regulate melatonin levels at night. Consistent wake-up times, even on bad nights, I would wake up at the same time each morning to train my body clock. Prioritizing nervous system health, so having more magnesium, less caffeine. I cut back on caffeine and started using magnesium glycinate, which helps calm the nervous system. Taking cold showers and deep breathing. This helped to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helped me feel more relaxed at night. Just rebuilding my brain's natural sleep chemistry. So having more omega-3s and healthy fats help to balance neurotransmitters that regulate sleep. Exercise, but not too late. Moving my body daily helps me sleep better, but I try to avoid having intense workout at night. Journaling and brain dumps. So I write down all my lingering thoughts before bed so that they don't cycle in my head. And then doom scrolling before bed, that was keeping my brain stimulated. Cutting it out made a big difference. I stopped seeing sleep as an afterthought and started treating it as a core pillar of mental health. Instead of hoping I'd get tired, I created an actual nighttime routine to train my brain to wind down. I used to think that grinding, pushing through, and sacrificing sleep were signs of ambition. Now I realize that sleep is a foundation of mental and emotional resilience. If you're struggling with anxiety, depression, or brain fog, take a hard look at your sleep. Are you sleeping enough? Are you sleeping well? Is your nighttime routine actually supporting your mental health? Because the truth is, if you can't think clearly, manage emotions, or handle stress if you're constantly exhausted. So fix your sleep, and you might just fix more than you expected. That's it for today's episode, Thoughts of Dr. Odds. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and take control of your story. Because the truth is, you can't think clearly, manage emotions, or handle stress if you're constantly exhausted. Fix your sleep, and you might just fix more than you expected. That's it for today's episode of Thoughts of Dr. Odds. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and take control of your story.